Hi everyone, welcome back to another Project Pan update. We're diving into the 28 live beauty products that we've got. However, this month we're going to do a slightly different update. Now usually I'll run through all of my live products, give you the weight updates and sort of show you the progress in the pan. However, this month I thought we'd mix up the format a little bit, and what I'm going to do is show you the empties straight off the bat, what we're replacing them with, and then we're going to do a shop my stash. We're going to be changing up the eyeshadow palettes that I've got in here, and also we're going to be planning for our lip project pan for the month of March, where I'm going to be wearing a different lip product every single day in March. So we're going to be shopping our stash and finding the 31 lip products that I want to be using in March. So that is what's in this video, guys. If you do enjoy it, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing down below if you have not already. It would mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. Now these are my 28 current live products. Now I do have fairly gradual use out of all of these, which is why I didn't want to do another video showing you a couple of grams here and there. We're going to save our weight updates on all the products until next month, and hopefully it'll be a bit more of a dramatic shift. However, we do have two empties, so let's run through those. First up is the Bare Minerals Dew Mist Setting Spray. I finished it, guys. It only lasted me 2 months. It's quite small. So yeah, this was quite an easy empty for me. I'm so glad we've got another one for the makeup section, because our plan for 2026 is to pan 10 makeup products and as many skincare products as we possibly can. But this is another one for the makeup, which brings the total to 2 so far for this year. So I'm a fifth of the way through, so I'm super happy with that. And to replace our Bare Minerals Setting Spray, we're rolling in a NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. So I'm super excited to see how this works. It's brand new, not used it before. I'm going to do the weighing up and everything like that, get all the starting weights and everything tallied up today, and yeah, that is going to be my new setting spray in Project Pan going forward. And then the other empty that I have for this update is another makeup product. Again, so happy, so the total's now up to 3. And it is our Annabelle Minerals Sheer Shine Lipstick in the shade Apricot. I've been working on this for 14 months and it is finally done. Now there is obviously a tiny little scraping in there still, but I got out everything that I possibly could, guys. It's becoming near on impossible to get this out now, so I am classing this as a full pan. It's taken me 14 months to finish this lipstick, but yeah, guys, it is finally done. I'm finally finished and I am so happy with that. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, our Annabelle Minerals lipstick is now finished, and of course, like I said at the beginning, we are going to be doing a lip project pan for the month of March. So I have an extensive range of lip products. You're going to see it soon when we start shopping our stash and I get the drawer out. I've got so many lip products. I need to start decluttering, but I just don't know where to start when it comes to decluttering. So I'm going to be doing a lip project pan in March. I'm going to be wearing a different lip product every single day, so that's 31 lip products that we're going to be trying and testing. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to have a keep it pile and a declutter pile, and we're just going to start clearing our stash in that way, because in honesty, if it's a lip product that I wouldn't wear again, then there's no point in me keeping it. I might as well declutter it, because if I didn't enjoy wearing it, or if I'm not going to wear it again, then there's just no point me keeping it. It's better to declutter so that I can actually concentrate on the products that I love and I want to keep and I want to use and I will get the most use out of, because otherwise the products that I would be using and would enjoy wearing are just going to get lost in the mayhem, and I just wouldn't use them and then they'll expire. So this is the best way I thought of to try and utilize my lip products in the best way. So yeah, we're going to be diving into our lipstick stash very soon to pick out the 31 products for our lip project pan. But first up, I really want to change out my eyeshadow palettes, because I've used every single shade in both of these palettes now. So for the last 2 months, I've been using the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and we've managed to use all 9 shades in this now, and also the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and we've used all 14 shades in this now as well. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. We've got a mix of shades on our eyes today. We've got this one, and this one, and a bit of golden ochre and raw sienna. That is everything that's going on my eyes at the moment. I absolutely love this palette. It's really versatile, really beautiful, and these 2 are definitely a keep for me, so they're going to go back into the eyeshadow drawer. We're going to pick out another 2 to use for the next couple of months, and then we're going to see if we're going to be keeping those or decluttering those as well. But these 2 definitely both a keep. But I'm gonna dive into my eyeshadow drawer now. I'm gonna have a look and see what kind of palettes suit the next couple of months, which is sort of March and April. So this is my eyeshadow palette drawer as it currently stands after all of my decluttering in 2025. Now I'm gonna put our Modern Renaissance and our Too Faced Natural Eyes back into this drawer at the back, and then I'm just gonna quickly have a look through and see what kind of palettes are calling my name for the months of March and April. I feel like any of the sort of like gold and amber shades, they're definitely more autumnal to me. So same with the pumpkin spice palette. This one's definitely a bit more autumnal. Again, deeper shades. This one's quite neutral. That one's a potential, along with the Mauve Obsessions by Huda Beauty. So those two are definitely potentials. This Natasha Denona palette is actually really cute as well. So again, that's a potential. I absolutely love the Urban Decay Stoned Vibe palettes. This is so pretty. Do you know what? This one could actually be really pretty for Easter. I'm gonna bring this one in. I think, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be bringing in the Stoned Vibes palette. Then got Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. Similar vibe to the Urban Decay Stoned palette. Obviously quite different, but also very similar with this sort of duochromes and stuff and the glittery eyeshadows. So I'll save that for another time, possibly in the summer. I think that would be really pretty. This one is a gorgeous palette, but again, it sort of says autumn to me. I'm not sure why. I think it's sort of like the reds and the browns. I love the look of this. To me, this is definitely a summer palette though. So the Wild West Naked palette is definitely going to be coming out in the summer. I feel like these two again are more autumn winter shades for me personally. The Metal palette is very similar to the Urban Decay Stone. So again, California Love, again, autumnal to me. Born to Be Wild palette's beautiful. This again gives me really big summer vibes. I absolutely adore this Blend Bunny Cosmetics and Robert Welsh collab, the Divination palette. It is so stunning, but I feel like because I want to use the Urban Decay Stoned, I want something a little less vibrant to go alongside that. So I'm definitely down to these three. I feel like the NYX is a little bit too neutral, a little bit too dull for me. So to me, I feel like it's between the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions or the Natasha Denona. And the one that's given me the most spring vibes, I would say, is the Natasha Denona. So I feel like this is the one we're going to be going for this month as well. So there we have it. These are my two eyeshadow palette choices for the months of March and April. And here we have my lipstick drawer. Now I need to pick out 31 lipsticks or lip glosses to wear in the month of March. Again, like I said, we're going to be wearing a different one every single day. Now these are more of my new products. I want to try and not use these if I can. I want to try and reduce the amount of open half-used products if I can. So I'm going to be leaning more towards this way, I think, with these choices. My lip liners and stuff like that I will use alongside the products as and when, so I don't feel like I need to specifically choose lip liners. It's more sort of like the lipsticks or the glosses that I want to be choosing. And again, lip scrubs, I don't really need to be choosing for this. I've definitely got more than 31 here. We're gonna have to be quite smart with this. And that is a lip oil, lip oil, lip oil. Let's start with this number 7 lip glaze. I do wanna try and pick some neutral tones and stuff. I will be doing a lot of school runs in March, so I need to bear that in mind as well. A lot of these will probably be neutral with a few crazy colors thrown in there as well. But we're gonna start with this number 7 lip glaze in the shade Munchkin Pink. And then I think this L'Oreal Paris lip plumping gloss in the shade I Saw is really pretty. Let's try that one. We've got a Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker in Bare Enough. That looks quite good. Let's try that. And then we've got the Lottie London Glossed in the shade Drenched. Like the look of that one. Got quite a few neutral glosses there. Let's try this one, which is a Clinique Chubby Stick. So it's a moisturizing lip color balm in the shade Super Strawberry. Let's give this one a go as well. We've got a Colourpop Just a Tint lip crayon in Give Me Schmore. So we're going to try that one as well. It's got a few crayons, a few glosses. Let's look for actual lipsticks now. This one looks quite nice, quite neutral, but still quite bright at the same time. This is the Clinique Pop Lip Colour in the shade Love Pop. so we'll give that one a go. This is an Illamasqua Antimatter lipstick in the shade Meteor. I quite like that. It's quite like a mauvey nude. That one looks quite pretty. Let's give that a go. I need some bright colours, in honesty. Let's try this one. Why not? This is the Revolution Friends collab. This was quite a while ago. Let me give this a smell, actually. Okay, yeah, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like coconutty, like how their scent is normally, so I'm not too scared to put that onto my lips. And this is the Ross shade, very, very bright. Let's give that a go as well. That's gonna be like a Sunday or a Saturday color for sure. Let's do a red lip as well. This is the Huda Beauty El Cinco de Mayo matte lipstick. I love my Annabelle Minerals sheer shine lipstick, and this is the shade Brown Fig, which is absolutely gorgeous, quite similar to the apricot one that I've just completed actually. So let's give this one a go and see if I like that. I feel like out of these 31, I'm definitely going to be picking one to pan as well for the rest of Project Pan. We've then got the Rachel lipstick from the same Friends collab. This is the kind of colour that I think that you would get if you had like hypothermia, like that kind of like bluey mauve. Let's try it, because if it doesn't work for me, then that's definitely one that I can declutter. So far I've got 12, I've got to find 19 more. Bare Minerals product here in the shade Heartbreaker. It's either a matte lip or a gloss, and I'm not too sure, but I quite like the colour, so let's pop that in. My MAC lip glasses have all separated and stuff actually, so I might actually declutter these now, because I wouldn't want to risk putting those on my lips. They both do smell a little bit funky as well. Got one here that's actually growing mould on it, so that's going to get decluttered. The MAC Whirl and Velvet Teddy, I already know I love those. This is the shade Mocha, which I don't think I've actually worn. It's a really nice deep brown. I like that shade. Let's try that. Oh, a bright pink. Yes, let's try this one. This is another MAC, and this is the shade Girl About Town. We've already got a bright red in the project, so I feel like if we add this sort of darker red. This is the Fashion Sweetie Powder Kiss lipstick by MAC. It's a much deeper red, so let's give that a go, because that could be quite interesting. We've got Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, absolute classic. Let's add this one into it as well. Nice nude lipstick. We've got Huda Beauty Demi Matte in the shade Shika, which looks kind of cute. I could get away with that on the school run, I reckon. Let's pop that in. These lip glosses are all really quite bulky, and I did just keep them for the packaging, if I'm honest. So I will actually be using all 4 of these shades to try and see if they're worth keeping, or if I can declutter them to get rid of them. We're now on 22 products so far I've collected. I now need 9 more. This is a really gorgeous one. This is Claire de Peau, and this is in the shade Crystal Star. This is a gorgeous nude. I'm definitely going to add this in, see how that one works. Another Huda Beauty in the shade Wedding Day, so I'm assuming it's the perfect wedding lip, so absolutely love the look of that. Let's try that one as well. That is a very dark deep shade. This is the Illamasqua Obscene Antimatter lipstick, so that one looks so dark. Let's give it a go, see if I would actually wear it and if I can actually pull it off. I've got 6 more products to choose, and I'm gonna actually choose them from my newer selections. I've got a few that I really wanted to try out. Naturalness and Peachiness from the new lip tones that I got this month in my Pixie PR package, so I really want to try these 2 out as well. This one is intriguing me, so this is the Tint Fix Satin Lip Tint in the shade Adore. I want to see if I can actually pull this colour off, why not? So let's see. There's a really cute lipstick here from Inglot, so I'm going to pop that in as well. It just says it's the lip satin in 310. I think I'm going to go for the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Unbutton as well. And then I've also got this Kylie Cosmetics lip kit in the shade Sweet Nothings with the Siren lip pencil, so we're going to give that a go as well. So there we have it, guys, our 31 selected products for our lip project pan in the month of March. So for every day in March, I'm going to be wearing a different lipstick. I'm going to be doing like a little clip of me wearing it each day, and then sharing my thoughts with you on it. At the beginning of April, I'll upload that video, and then at the end of that video, I'm going to be telling you which ones I'm going to be decluttering and which ones I loved and I'm going to be keeping, and I'm only allowed to keep them if I love them and definitely will wear them again. That is the rules. Because after actually taking these out of my drawer, it looks much more realistic in there. So only things that I really love are allowed to come out of this little drawer and go back into my collection. So yeah, that's the end of my project pan update. Like I said, I have had quite consistent use again this month out of all the different products. So I just wanted to mix it up for you guys a bit and show you some different bits and pieces in this video. So of course we've got our 2 new eyeshadow palettes that we're going to be rolling in for the next couple of months and trying to use all of the different shades in there and see how we get on with them. We've got our 2 empties, meaning our total empties for this year so far is 4, which I'm really happy with. And then we've rolled in our new setting spray, and then we've got our lip project pan ready to go to start decluttering our lip products and also to decide which product is going to replace our Annabelle Mineral Sheer Shine lipstick for the rest of this year in our project pan that we're going to try and pan. So that was it, guys. That was a lot of updates for this video, but thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you liked the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and yeah, thanks for all the love and support on my channel at the moment. It means the absolute world to me, and hopefully I will see you very soon for another video. Take care. Bye.